Okay, so let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something that seems simple on the surface, but is actually incredibly complex, the NTI EFACS Fingerprint Access Control System.
Right.
We've got the spec sheet here, and our mission is to figure out how a simple doorway has become, well, a sophisticated data terminal.
And that's really the core of it. We're taking these technical specs and showing you what they mean for modern security. It's like a whole industry in one small
Just
box.
on one box,
You
yeah.
got speed, physical toughness, data logging. They're all mandatory features now.
So let's start with the user experience, the biometric interface. It uses an optical sensor. Why is that important?
Well, it all comes down to speed. The spec sheet calls out quick, single touch, 1 second user recognition.
Sure.
An optical sensor is durable and it gives you that speed.
And that 1 second, that's not just a nice-to-have feature, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. It's a critical anti-bottleneck feature. I mean, think about a shift change at a factory. You need to get hundreds of people through a door fast. That 1 second is everything.
It keeps the line moving. Okay, so it's fast, but it's also built to last, it seems. This is where it gets really interesting for me. It's listed as tamper-proof and has an IP65 rating. What does that actually tell us?
Think of it this way. IP65 means this thing is built like a tank. The 6 foot means it's totally protected from dust. So you could stick it in a gritty, dirty factory, no problem.
Okay.
And the 5 foot means it can handle low-pressure water jets. So, it's fine for outdoor installation or in a place that gets hosed down for cleaning. It's just robust.
So it's tough on the outside, but it's also designed to be part of a larger system, right? We're seeing built-in contacts for an alarm for the door, for an egress button.
Exactly. It's not just opening a lock. It's communicating with the whole building's security system.
Right.
But for all that physical hardware, the real action is happening inside.
Hmm.
Specifically, with the data it handles, it stores up to 600 fingerprint templates.
Which puts it in the small to medium business category, I'd say.
Correct.
Yeah.
But here's the number that should really jump out at you.
Yeah.
15,000 transaction logs.
15,000. Wow. That's not just for checking who came in at 9 a.m. That's turning the door into a forensic tool.
It absolutely is. And that's why it bridges physical security with organizational management.
Yeah.
Access control software is for security, yes.
Mm.
But those 15,000 logs are a gold mine for the attendance management software.
Ah, so that's the other piece.
Yeah, you're logging patterns, you're tracking overtime, you're monitoring peak hours to optimize staffing. Suddenly, your front door is an HR tool.
So to handle all that data, the connectivity has to be solid. I'm seeing standard serial ports, RS-232 and RS-485, and of course Ethernet for TCP/IP. Why are those serial ports still there? Isn't that kind of old tech?
It is, but it's still crucial. RS-485 specifically lets you install the reader hundreds, maybe even thousands of feet away from the central controller with basic, cheap wiring. That's a must-have for a large facility.
Got it. Okay, but the big one, the one that I think is key for integrating this into a bigger system is the WIGAN data support.
Yes, universal translator.
Explain that. Why is WIGAN so foundational?
WIGAN is an older, very simple protocol, but it became the industry standard. By supporting both 26-bit and 34-bit WIGAN, the EFCS guarantees it can talk to almost any existing access control panel.
So this new, shiny biometric reader can play nice with a control panel someone bought 15 years ago.
Precisely. It prevents a company from having to do a full, very expensive overhaul of their entire system. It just slots right in.
So when you put it all together, what does it all mean? The NTI EFACS is this blend of fast physical access, that 1 second scan, the IP65 rating, with some really heavy-duty data logging.
And flexible connectivity. That WIGAN and TCP/IP support is key. It's a perfect example of how security hardware now has to serve two masters, physical security and internal operations management.
That's a great way to put it.
And that actually raises an important question for you, the listener, to think about. The capacity is 600 people, but the device can log 15,000 entries. When you have that kind of granular data tracking, what does the continuous analysis of daily entry patterns reveal about how a facility is used that goes far beyond just simple security? Think about the operational leverage that data provides.